In a quiet Nigerian town, one rainy night turned into a moment that would change two lives forever. An old priest sat praying in the parish chapel, thinking only of God and the orphans he cared for, when a desperate thief burst in with a dagger, demanding, "Give me all the money or your life." What happened next was not a fight, not a struggle, but an act of mercy so powerful it turned a criminal into a disciple.
Once upon a time, in a quiet town in eastern Nigeria, there lived Father Benedict, an elderly Catholic priest known for his gentle heart and deep faith. One rainy evening, the town was silent. Inside the small parish chapel, Father Benedict sat praying the rosary by the faint light of a candle. Suddenly, the chapel door creaked open. A man stepped in, his face wrapped with a piece of cloth, his hand clutching a rusty dagger. "Old man," the stranger barked, his voice rough and urgent, "give me all the money or your life." Father Benedict slowly turned to face him, calm and steady despite the threat. "My son," he said softly, "do not disturb my prayers. The offering box is there, near the altar. Take what you need." The thief rushed to the wooden offering box, broke it open, and stuffed the church's money into a dirty bag. Just as he was about to run out, Father Benedict called after him, "Don't take it all. I need something for the orphans tomorrow." The thief paused, frowned, and reluctantly dropped a few naira notes back into the box. "You should say thank you when someone gives you a gift," Father Benedict added, his voice still calm. The thief hesitated, then muttered, "Thank you," before running off into the night. By morning, word of the theft spread through the town. The villagers were furious. "Father, why didn't you shout?" one of the elders demanded. "We would have caught him." But Father Benedict only said, "An desperate man is not beyond God's mercy. Let us pray for him." 2 weeks later, the police caught the thief along with other criminals in the area. Stolen items, including some church offerings, were found with him. Father Benedict was called to testify at the magistrate's court. The courtroom was crowded, the air tense. "This man broke into your church and stole from the offering box," the magistrate said. "Do you confirm this?" Father Benedict shook his head. "No, Your Honor, this man is no thief, at least as far as I am concerned. I gave him that money, and he thanked me for it. A gift, once given, is not stolen." The court still sentenced the man to a short prison term for his other crimes, but everyone in the room was stunned by Father Benedict's mercy. Months later, when the man was released, he returned to the parish not to steal, but to kneel. "Father," he said, his voice breaking, "I came here that night ready to kill you if you refused me, but you showed me mercy. Why?" Father Benedict smiled gently. "Because you are more than the worst thing you have done. God's mercy saved me once. How could I refuse to show it to you?" The man wept. From that day forward, he became one of the most faithful members of the church, working with Father Benedict to care for the orphans, sharing his story with young men so they wouldn't take the same path he once walked. "Once," he would say, "I came here as a thief, ready to shed blood, but Father Benedict's mercy changed my life."
This story teaches us that mercy can be more powerful than punishment. In today's world, where it is easy to cancel people, judge them online,
or seek revenge when we are wronged. Father Benedict's example reminds us that kindness and understanding can transform lives. Sometimes, the people who hurt us most are simply desperate or lost. Responding with grace instead of anger can be the very thing that gives them a reason to change. Mercy doesn't excuse wrongdoing, but it opens the door for redemption.